I could take you through a few nicer sections too.
Yeah, swing down Broadway like you did before. Make a left here, go down Broadway, and then you can straight go up towards like 5th Avenue there, and then go over to Miller, and then down.
Oh, I was even thinking some of these nicer sections in Glen Park.
Okay.
Over like 45th, 47th area.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of pointless lights here where it's green for nobody.
Yeah.
Yep. Obedience lights.
It's really what they are. And the funny thing is, not everyone obeys them too, so you have to drive warily. The rates for car insurance in Gary are through the roof.
Because of crime and bad driving?
Yeah. If you got full coverage, yeah. It'd be very expensive. Switch to adjusting mirrors. Is there not one? Or?
The rear view mirrors don't adjust.
Okay. You said 2 cops saw you making a U-turn?
Mm-hmm.
But did you get what department they were? Or?
CPD SUVs.
Okay.
So they were probably high up if they're driving SUVs, from what I understand.
Yeah.
Which might be another reason they didn't care. They don't do traffic stuff usually, I guess.
Yeah, there's not too many nicer... Gary police don't have too many nicer vehicles. They still drive a lot of the old Crown Vics.
And I noticed their cruisers are very simple. Just Gary police, white cruiser. Government center?
This is Indiana University Northwest.
Oh, okay.
I guess it is a government center in a way.
There's parking meters.
I guess we could do some robbing putting over here.
Yeah. Do you ever see parking enforcers? Or do they just have cops do it?
They probably have just some university cop do it. The thing about IUN is there is a big criminal justice school there, so that's where a lot of local cops will go. They'll go to Ivy Tech Junior College, which, you know, a lot of them, they're not doing very good grades in high school. They have to go there. Then they'll go to IUN, or that's where the local police academy is located.
heading out quick.
Yeah, we should head down that way. There's something going on down near Grant, looks like.
That's your movie camera?
Yeah.
Cool.
Andrew's, but I've been using it.
It's charged up, right?
I think so.
Nice.
I don't know how much space is left on the stick, but let's see.
nicer around the school here. There's some public housing that was built recently. Which,
Well, that's not too recent.
I mean, that was built in the past, what, 50 years?
Yeah, probably. It looks a lot like Columbia Center in Hamilton.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks not so bad for public housing.
Yeah, they don't have any real high-rise projects around here. A lot of that was built in Chicago, and they tore it down in the 80s and the 90s. Those were just...
Where are you heading to now?
I was heading towards downtown.
Okay.
Heading north towards the lake.
You want to go down Broadway?
Oh, I was going to see if I saw where those cops were heading, because that one cop was flying down 8094 west towards Grant. This is taking you through some of the areas that are higher crime.
This area is a little higher crime.
Yeah, there's more homicides. The thing about Gary is this year the violent crime has actually been, the reported violent crime has been down, but the homicide rate has gone up since last year. Last year, the entire year of 2012, there were only 43 homicides. This year, there have been 48 so far.
A few years ago, I think this was considered the murder capital of the United States.
Yeah, it was the 1995, I think it was actually the highest rate per resident.
I know there was over 100 that year.
And the population was right around 100,000, so it was close to one murder per 1,000 residents.
Wow. the gang presence strong?
Oh, quite a bit. Although it's changed over the years. I mean, there was always sort of an, talk of gangs in Gary since, I think, the 60s, maybe even earlier. If you look at what people consider gangs now to what they were 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years ago, it's very different. I mean, there was a lot of, John Dillinger was around here. He would come to Gary a lot. Al Capone would even occasionally come down here. So it was, in some ways, it's always been a city that's had crime issues, but now it's to a point where, because there's really no good source of income, you can't go work at a mill, you can't get a job that pays well very easily. A lot of people are just turning that, it's basically a drug war field fight. So that's how they're making their money. People that are shooting people. Take this one off.
Oh, that's a cell phone mount.
That's stuck right there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh. That's the one thing I like about that camera. It's got a suction cup on it. You can move it. You got the suction cup tripod for mine, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Getting into the southern portion of downtown Gary here. A lot of this was a lot more built up. So much has been neglected and torn down. Not much that's still in here anymore. Just a few places that are still open.
No shortage of payday loan places.
Yeah, there's how you know you're in deep is that's about all that's in here. Currency exchanges. Here on the right, in a second you'll be able to see old post office.
What is this train service?
This is the South Shore line. This goes all the way from South Bend Airport all the way up to Millennium Station in downtown Chicago, right by Millennium Park. And it's the only public transportation rail line that goes from Indiana to Chicago.